understand is how the storm made its way inside the greenhouse in the last parts. I mean, is there an automatic weather system inside there? Is it climate controlled? Does it need to rain periodically in order to keep the hedges alive and healthy? Yeah, it's a cartoon video game, so anything goes. Like many other things in this game goes. Just, I mean, it's a world with a bunch of anthropomorphic monkeys, so go figure. Hey, paisanos! This is ToonGamer23, and welcome back to Let's Play Donkey Kong 64. So in the last part, Tiny shrunk down and entered the trash. It was a lot more exciting than it sounds. And Likey got to go into a greenhouse, and it was a lot more exciting than that sounds, too. So basically, just inside a huge maze here. Yeah, just rain inside. Just sure, that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, see what I mean? Just weather's going nutsy cuckoo around here. Okay, so yeah, I'll probably just use Chopping Scouse. Alright, so we got Chunky. Alright, so 10 more for the Chunkmeister. And now he gets to do his banana inside this old abandoned shed here. Okay. FBI, open up! I'm sorry, I had to do that. Okay. Big Hairy Ape, open up. Okay, what do we got in here? Ooh, okay, so there's a bunch of bats flying around. But, they're not taking any damage. Huh. They're ghost bats! If they just keep... Okay, Primate Punch, away! Okay, so... Okay, so inside a tool shed with lots of fluorescent lights and even tools, which are painted onto the walls, so you can't really grab them. Pitchfork, shovel, saws. Yeah, the perfect place for a horror-themed movie. Okay, so... Yeah! Pineapple Bazooka! Okay, wonderful. Okay, so got Chunky's invincibility pad here, so... Oh! Okay, so all the bats are now solid, so yeah, they can hurt you now. Kind of counterproductive, but if we want that banana, we gotta take aim. Shoot down the vermin. Okay, but only temporarily. Okay. Okay, no you don't. Be gone, bringing demons of the sky. Okay, wonderful. Okay, another fruity reward for the Chunkmeister. Okay, that's Chunky's 5th and final banana. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so yeah, I really could have done it in the last part, but I don't know. Just I just wanted to kind of evenly disperse the parts of the bananas among parts. Okay, so that's what I like to call Chunky Shed-nanigans. Boo! I'm sorry, I don't have anything creative to say, but whatever. Okay, so yeah, really, I honestly like those fluorescent bulbs along the wall. I don't think I've seen anything quite like that in this entire game. Okay, so yeah, it's got just an abandoned tool shed. There's no lawnmowers or anything, or no hedge clippers. Which kind of seems counterproductive. Who's gonna tend the greenhouse in that case? I mean, all those hedges in the maze were pretty well trimmed and kept. Maybe there's a ghostly groundskeeper around here somewhere. Alright, enough with it. Okay, so, yeah, it was cute at first, but Chunky's idle Tarzan yells kinda getting annoying. Okay. Okay, stock up on crystals. Okay, so yeah, I got some, on top of the castle. There was some along the outer rim of the upper wall, so... Okay. Alright. And I actually, had a brain blast moment. Lanky's blueprint is actually not too far away from the number 2 warp pad, so... And I do believe that's the cause of all that shaking that's been going on. Okay. There we go. Homing grapes away! Okay, rapid fire grape action! Yoink! Wonderful. Okay, anything? Oh, those are just supports. Okay, so... Just making extra sure that I didn't forget anything as Diddy a while back. Okay. Alright, so... We could go ahead and technically deposit our blueprint, but we'll save it for last. Okay, so... So yeah, one more for Lanky besides the blueprint, and that's the infamous beaver bother at the top of the tower. We'll save that for the next parts. And there's a couple for Diddy. Okay, so I kind of changed my mind. Let's go ahead and deposit Diddy's in another part. Okay. So, this part will focus on Tiny. Okay, so... You will recall there was that one bit with the ballroom a little down the way, so... Okay, so... Not too far away from warp pad number 4. I think. No, wait a minute, that was, this way. Okay. Who needs a platform when you got 2 pigtails meant for hovering? Okay, so we need Diddy's help to enter the ballroom, so... Okay, so... Call on Diddy one more time to just open the door, and then we'll just automatically switch out him for Tiny, so... Alright, open sesame. Okay. Ah, come on. Ah, lousy depth perception. Come on. Okay, in we go. Alright, so Tiny's turn to enter the ghastly ballroom. Too bad she didn't bring a date with her. I can... why don't you ask him? I'm pretty sure he's single. Unless there's a Mrs. Kosha who's into him whacking his club around. I'm sorry, just... This is silly thoughts of mine. Okay, so yeah, just the cackle of unseen ghosts in the hall of the ghostly waltz. Alright. Yeah, I really wish that there were some ghosts to come in. Okay, that's minimal for Tiny. Okay. Ooh, even the chandelier up there. Really wish that there really was some ghouls just floating around just for the sake of ambience. But on the other hand, if you look closely at the floor, you can actually see Tiny's reflection in there. Okay, so yeah, just skipping around the haunted ballroom to her warp pad. Alright, let's warp on out of here. Okay, into the museum. Alright, here we are. Okay, so this is where the Banana Fairy resides. Okay. And there's another one. Alright. Okay, so this is perfect. We'll be able to refill on crystal coconuts. Alright, got her the first time. Good. Okay, bestow upon Tiny your gifts. Alright. Wonderful. Okay, so before examining that model of a factory of some sorts, let's go ahead and get the last of Tiny's ordinary bananas. Alright! And something about this empty display post. Okay, there's nothing on it or anything presentable. I mean, come on, just anything could have been placed up there. Just like a bust or an urn, something at all. God, this museum is so empty. I mean, Chunky's part only had like those two statue heads, and there's nothing even on this display panel here at all. Display podium. I mean, just whatever. It's just the point is, this museum is just so empty. So many opportunities that Rare could have modeled at least something to put. Whatever. Just bitching about nothing. Okay, so what we got here? A miniature model of a factory of some sorts. We were in a factory once, but this couldn't be the same factory, could it? Okay, only one way to find out. Okay, honey, I shrunk the Kong. Okay, so as a mini monkey, Tiny gets to explore this old, smaller version of a factory, but let's see what's inside. Okay, so in we go. And we find ourselves back in Frantic Factory. Hi, how did we get here? Oh, hey, it's the toy car.
Hey, Tiny, it's me again. I managed to get a hold of another shiny banana. But if you can beat me in another 2-lap race and get 10 coins, it's all yours. Press Z to speed up and use the control stick to steer. Ready? Here we go.
Okay, Z this time. Alright. Yeah, the toy car is back. And, yeah, this thing is... Okay, so we can't miss too many gates. Okay, so yeah, we're back in Frantic Factory. That's a... Yeah, going from a creepy castle all the way back to the 3rd level of the game. No! No! Okay, so yeah, avoid the boxes! And just make sure to pass the gates. Okay, so yeah, unlike the Beetle and Rabbit races, the toy car races are pretty fair. You just need to master steering the car, and then it should be a piece of cake. So. Alright. But yeah, it's still fun to know that we're back in Frantic Factory, even though, just only temporarily. So yeah, the testing floor with all the toy blocks! Yeah, oh great. Ah! Okay, I missed. So yeah, you can only miss 5 of them, and if you miss another one, you're automatically DQ'd. Disqualified.
Sorry, Tiny, but you just can't go around missing all those gates.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, Tiny Kong Racing 2, I guess. Okay, wonderful. Just gotta keep momentum and avoid the boxes. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so yeah, I've got the hang of this. So just need to cut ahead of him somehow. Okay. pretty generous, honestly. Okay, so... Right. Just takes a couple of times. Okay, so yeah, you can't use the A button to cheese it here, but it's kind of fair. So yeah, I really love the chipper background music for these races. Just kind of has that very special vibe to them. Okay, probably not gonna make it, so. No. Okay. Nah, I'm getting better.
Hey, come on, Tiny. That's too easy. You'll not be winning anything today if that's the best you can do.
Yeah. Just... Okay. Put some high octane into that engine. Let's go racing. Okay. Boogity, let's go racing. Okay. Alright. Why do I okay, there was a sound of a coin collecting. There's coin collecting sound that was off sync back there. I don't know. Just kind of a systematic glitch or something. Okay, so. Alright, in we go. Okay. Alright, okay. Okay, so just focus on keeping the coins and just focus on getting ahead somehow. Okay, so. Ah! Alright. Yeah, so yeah, this car's kind of more difficult to get past than you may think. Okay, alright. Alright. No, still not. Okay, so kind of need a new strategy here. Alright, well. Come on! Pick it up! Okay, so if you miss a few gates, that's fine. Ah! Cheap shot. Okay. Okay, so yeah, the mechanic of collecting coins ranges from either just challenging to just outright obnoxious with the beetle races. The minecart races weren't so bad because I actually enjoyed those, but the races with the animals, God forbid, just wanted to reach through the screen and strangle the life out of those. Ugh. Come on. Alright, okay. Got the coins. Can I do it? Can I do it? Okay, one more. I need one more coin. Ah, dang it. Oh, I won, but not quite enough coins. Damn. Ugh.
Tough luck, Tiny, but it's no good beating me in the race unless you collect enough coins. I'm afraid you'll have to try again.
Okay, well, I guess that's fair. But still, though, I really wish there was one coin at the very end there. Just, man. Okay, ignore it. Just keep going, More the box! More the boxes! Okay. Yeah, right there. That, coin collecting sound was out of sync. I didn't collect any coins back there. Okay, just hang on. Hang on to those damn coins. Just try to get ahead. Okay. Just ignore that gate. Alright. Okay.
Easy, easy. Alright. Hey, now! Alright. Neck and neck. Okay. Okay, I think I can get ahead of him on this next turn. Okay. And I've got coins to spare. Alright. Yes, sir! Okay. Boom! Winner, winner, banana dinner. Alright. Okay. The rematch is mine, Buster. Hand it over. Thump. It's not fair. You can't have beat me. You hadn't got enough coins. I suppose you'd be wanting my only possession now. Hey, come on. Don't think it's so hard. You tried your best. That's all that matters. Isn't it? Well, it was his only possession he had left, so... And I'm pretty sure he won't hear the end of this humiliation from the other cars in the pit, as he mentioned back during the first time we've raced him. But such is life. You got beaten by a monkey. Deal with it. You got beaten by a monkey twice. Deal with it. Okay, so... Yeah, seriously, they couldn't have placed anything on that podium over there. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so yeah. Honestly, I think that's the only time in this game where I kind of see that dynamic where you kind of have one Kong helping another Kong into another building without, Tiny needed Diddy's help to open the door, so I don't think that's ever happened anywhere else in the game. Okay, so got time to deposit one blueprint. Okay, so let's see. Alright, so let's go ahead and deposit Lanky's blueprint. Go ahead and warp our way back to the very tip top of the castle. And in the next part, regrettably, we'll be having to do Lanky's last banana, which is the infamous beaver bother. Alright. I just love it when that little guy just struggles to pull his club up. Okay, so it's time, Lanky. For your blueprints, not for your untimely demise, or my untimely demise from going safe at the... That's what we need, Kong. Another golden banana for you. As usual. Okay. Alright, one more time. Okay, sailboat into the wall. Alright, punch out. Okay, another dose of potassium for the goofy orangutan. Alright, 190. Only 11 left in the entire game. Okay. So, Diddy can deposit 2 blueprints in the next parts. And Lanky will have no problems going... Oh! Right out of the park there. Yeah. Say what you will about the Koshas, they've got quite the arm. Probably good fancy for the big leagues. I even hear the postseason games are on now. But anyway. Alright, so I'll do it for the other bananas within the castle. Now comes the one I dread the most. The second beaver bother. And that awaits inside the tower. That alone is enough to send chills down even the most experienced gamer's spines. Alright.
We've come far. We've only got 2 more bananas. One for Diddy's blueprint and the other for Lanky's for Lanky's beaver bother. And I can tell you, I am not looking forward to it. But if it's what we gotta do for 101%, it's what we gotta do. Alright. So we shall finish off Creepy Castle, at least as far as collectibles go, in the next part. And then the part after that we'll save for the boss of Creepy Castle. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and if you would leave a comment and a like, that would be most appreciated. Until next time on Donkey Kong 64, this is ToonGamer23, signing out. Okay, so yeah. If only those juggling skills could help us with this minigame coming up, but alas, only a claptrap can herd those beavers into the hole. But we just gotta grin and bear it, however long it takes. Just hope and pray it doesn't last nearly as long as it did with Chunky down in the spooky tree. Yeah, seriously. Took that long. So, yeah, if worse comes to worse, I'll gladly cut down how many failed attempts I have and make this part shorter. That doesn't mean that I won't be suffering off screen, but at least you watching won't get to suffer. It's just how long the part is. Just with my redundant fails.